All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to the elect. We're the brothers of Great Millstone, Miami. I'm the brother Loy, and with me,
Brother Wawad Shapar.
Yeah, and hey, the topic and title of this lesson is going to be tap into your gift. Okay, all right, because hey, man, through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice, we were able to receive this understanding of the Holy Spirit. All right, we understand that, through what's written in Revelation, what Yahweh Shai said in John, how he's going to go to the Father and pray that he give us another comforter, which is the Holy Spirit. We understand that by the book of Acts, when Yahweh Shai ascended up on high, all right, and he told the disciples to remain in Jerusalem and pray, okay, all right, which was over 100 disciples there, okay, of both men and women. They prayed, and then the Lord sent down the Holy Spirit and gave them, the gift to speak in tongues, or the gift to speak in multiple different languages and perform even greater miracles than they did when he was on the scene, and also greater miracles than he did when he was on the scene. Okay, all right. So, through that process of Yahweh Shai making intercession for us, all right, we have the Holy Spirit given unto us, man. And with that comes particular gifts, man. All right. So, hey, man, like the lesson says, man, tap into your gift, whether it be through prayer or fasting. Okay. All right. Ask the Lord what your gift is, identify it, and use it for the work of the ministry. Okay. All right. So we're just going to hop right into it, man. This is Ephesians chapter 4. Verse 4, it says, there is one body and one spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is above all and through all and in you all. But unto every one of us is given grace according to the measure of the gift of Hamashiach. All right, so hey, man, hey, we all have one spirit, one faith, all right, one mind in the Lord. All right, but unto every one of us, the Lord has given particular gifts. Okay, all right. Some brothers are good at speaking different languages. Some brothers are, good with the Hebrew. Some brothers are good with prophecy. Some brothers are good, with ministering and serving. Some brothers might have different assets, spiritual or physical, carnal or financial or whatever that the Lord has blessed them with. Okay, to benefit the ministry. Okay. All right, different levels of understanding, hey, use that to help edify the body. Okay, verse 8, it says, wherefore he saith, when he ascended on high, he led captivity captive and gave gifts unto men. Okay, so Yahweh Shai ascended on high, and we have become his captives through the Spirit, his servants through the Spirit, rather than a captive and servant of dumb idols, man. Okay, and through Yahweh Shai's sacrifice and intercession, all right, we have these gifts given unto us, man. So tap into the gift, okay? All right, it says, now he that ascended, what is it that, but that he also descended first into the lower parts of the earth. He that descended is the same also that ascended far above all heavens, that he might fill all things. And he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers. All right, so there's brothers that's good at teaching. There's brothers that are, have the gift of prophecy. There's brothers that have the gift of leadership and administration. Okay, a brother that's always going to be there when you need them for something. Okay, those are different gifts that are to be used, okay, in the ministry to benefit the body, to keep this train rolling. Okay, it says, for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. So that's what it's for, man. It's for the work of the ministry, man. It's not for our own glorification or to think that we on some level, okay, or to be proud and boastful. No, it's for the work of the ministry and for the glorification of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, for the edification of the body of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 8, right? It says, and above all things have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity shall cover the multitude of sins. Use hospitality one to another without grudging, as every man hath received the gift, even so minister the same one to another, as good stewards of the manifold grace of the Most High.
And having charity is not just giving alms. Having charity is sacrificing your time. A brother's in need. He's calling you at 3 a.m. in the morning. Are you going to answer the phone call? Or are you going to let it ring? A brother's calling you at 4 o'clock in the morning to go over breakdowns, or he has a question. Are you going to answer the phone, or are you gonna let it ring? You know, that's charity. You know, hey, esteeming your brother above yourself, making sure that your brother's okay. You know, sacrificing your time for your brother, having hospitality towards your brother. You know, that's having charity.
That's right. It says, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of the Most High. If any man minister, let him do it as of the ability which Yahweh giveth, that Yahweh in all things may be glorified through Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, to whom be praise and dominion forever and ever. Amen. Okay. All right. So, hey, man, every man has received the gift, man. Okay. Whether it be to prophesy, whether it be to preach, okay, whether it be to minister. You got brothers in the camp that are great servants, man. You know, unto the body, you know, brothers, you know, certain brothers cook, you know, certain brothers, you know, are like, you know, armor bearer for another brother, you know, pick you up here, take you there if you need it. You know, there's brothers that excel in counsel. Okay. You know, brothers that excel in discernment, that excel in prophecy and current events and, you know, contemporary history or ancient history, languages, you know. Brothers that are heads of camp, second in commands. You know, these are all gifts that are to be brought to the table, man. Okay? All right, for the glorification of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You don't just sit around and do nothing. Okay? Everybody has a role and everybody has to find out what their role is, man. So that this train can continue to move, man. All right?
I did have an analogy I want to make. You know those old Grandmaster clocks?
Yeah.
When you open inside, there's a whole bunch of screws and everything.
Yeah.
And if one of those don't work, it affects the whole clock. You know, so each brother, speaking to myself first and foremost, we each have a part in this truth to make everything run smoothly. Right.
Exactly, Khan. You know, and so, hey, man, that's the point, man. Hey, we gotta all be putting our hands to the work, man. Okay. All right, giving diligence, as the scriptures say. All right, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. All right. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. Well, matter of fact, I'll just get Romans 12 real quick. Romans chapter 12 and verse 3. All right, it says, for I say through the grace given unto me to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly according as Yahweh hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. Okay. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has given us different gifts, man, and we ought not to think more highly than we ought to think, man. All right, the Lord has given us because of grace. It's not because we are just so wise or so on point or whatever it is, man. No, it's really because of the grace of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
All right, even Paul said that, you know, he labored more abundantly than they all, okay, than all the other apostles, but he said it was because of the grace that was given unto him. That was basically the Lord doing him a favor that he didn't deserve, man. Okay. All right. So we have to have that same mindset, whatever gift we bring to the table, to receive it as grace and to minister it with grace, man, with humility. OK, with a sense of professionalism, you know. All right. With a sense of gravity. OK, and love. All right. It says, for as we have many members in one body and all members have not the same office, so we being many are one body in Hamashiach, and every one members one of another, man. So we don't all play the same part as it is in an actual body, man. Your hand has a function, your eyes have a function, your feet have a function, your neck have a function, your nose have a function, you know, your tongue has a function, your heart has a function, your liver has a function. They all have their particular functions that they bring to the table, man.
That's right.
Okay, it's not for one man to be like, oh, well, why isn't he doing this, or why do I got to do this, or, you know, he ain't doing this, but I do this. You know, nah, that ain't what it is. Okay, we all have a particular function that we're supposed to play in the body. Okay, everybody has their specific office. Okay, and we're supposed to operate in those offices with a sense of humility, seriousness, with a sense of urgency, and with a sense of grace, man.
That's right.
Okay, with joy doing this, man. All right. Okay, looking to be better in our offices. Okay. All right, it says, verse 6, it says, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. All right, so you got brothers that's good with prophecy. Or ministry, let us wait on our ministering, or teaching, or he that teacheth on teaching. Okay, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that sheweth mercy with cheerfulness. Okay, so there you go, man. All right, be on point with whatever your gift is, man. Use it. Okay, don't hide it, your talent, under a napkin, man.
Spirit.
Okay, all right. It says, do it all with diligence, man. Let your love be without simulation. Dissimulation, abhor that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectioned one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Okay. All right. So we ought to prefer one another, have compassion one toward another. Okay. Show each other the way to properly do things. There's always a set example from the heads of camps on down. Okay, a standard is being set, and we fall in line with that standard to the best of our capabilities, man. All right, it says, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord, rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. All right, so we got to be on point, man. Whatever gift we have, we got to do it with fervency and with a sense of urgency. Okay, knowing that we're doing it unto the Lord, man. All right, rejoicing in the hope that we have. Happy to be here, man. Happy to have this understanding. Happy to have the expectation that we have. All right, patient in tribulation, because we're going to go through things, man. Regardless of whatever gift we may have that the Lord has blessed us with, and the understanding, that don't mean that we ain't going to catch hell. Okay, matter of fact, the more abundant revelations you have, the more hell you're going to catch. All right. Apostle Paul said that because of the abundance of the revelations given unto him, the Lord smote him with a thorn in the flesh, man. He was praying that the Lord remove it. And the Lord was like, nah, you're going to have to hold on to that for a while. Okay. All right. That's why the scriptures talk about long suffering, man. We see that in the scriptures, the men of the Lord that had these mighty gifts and talents and things of that nature, these mighty offices, the Lord put them through straight hell, man. Okay. All right. But they continue to pray. They continue to be patient. They continue to rejoice in hope. They continue to lead in whatever office the Lord put them in, man. Okay. All right. It says distributing to the necessity of the saints, given to hospitality. Okay. All right, so we got to be charitable. We got to be given to hospitality. Whatever the gift that the Lord has given unto us, we got to hospitably distribute that to one another. Okay, according to our measure, according to what we're able to do. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, that was what I was looking for. Okay. You had anything you wanted to say? God, neglect not the gift that is in thee. Okay. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4 and verse 12, right? It says, let no man despise thy youth, but be thou an example of the believers in word and conversation and charity and spirit and faith and purity. Okay. All right. So we ought to be examples to the believers in all these things, man, and how we behave. Okay. And the brotherly love that we show. Okay. And the doctrines and word that we teach in our character, an example of faith, an example of purity, and being separate from this world. Till I come, give attendance to reading and exhortation to doctrine. Okay, so we ought to be reading and praying and exhorting the brothers, taking heed unto the doctrine. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery. Okay, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly unto them, that thy profiting may appear unto all. Take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. All right, so don't neglect the gift, man. The Lord has, again, given us gifts, man, that we have received through the Holy Spirit of prophecy, man. Okay, everybody has a gift, man. Everybody has a role that they need to play, and everybody should be looking to play a role.
That's right.
Where do I fit in? You know, what is it that I can contribute? Okay, how can I help? Okay. In whatever particular measure that the Lord has put on your spirit, hey, go ahead and do it, man. All right. Aren't you happy to be here? It's a privilege to be here. Okay. The water Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. So, you know, hey, with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to the elect. Kwam Yasharallah.
Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom.
Shalom.